Alright, video has commenced. Let's just turn this camera on over here. Alright, there. Close enough. Yeah, I think so. Alright, anyway, devil advocate kind of debate, I guess. So that means you'll be debating me. Yeah. Um, but that doesn't seem quite right somehow. Oh, just get on with it. No, fuck this small talk. Post the link below to a stupid video. Yeah, they're all stupid, aren't they? There just aren't any good videos, are there? We're not really supposed to be agreeing, so I'd prefer if you stop that. Oh, okay. You're always snarking on videos, perfectly good videos about subjects and such, and you complain. You bastard. Well, just, argue, but don't argue with the, bastard stuff and whatever. Come on, grow up. Ugh. Yeah, right. Sure. Alright, well, anyway, on to the subject. It's this stupid stuff about, life on other planets and such. Oh, you mean, again, you're going to go on about how, oh, it's really not that likely and everything, and people are stupid? Well, yeah, I mean, it's sort of important. Not just because there's some difference between the fact that there would be, like, other life forms in space. Like, who cares? I mean, it's nothing we can do about it, even if it was a good or a bad thing. If there is a bug planet out there, nothing we could do about it. Yeah, so why do you worry about it? Why are you doing this? Why are you tearing down people's little delusions? Well, first, because it's sort of a waste of money. I didn't realize they were actually sending satellites up there to go look for this shit on purpose. Yeah, well, it's stuff that's important to people. If people believed, like, in unicorns, they'd go looking for them. Yeah, just make it right. But anyway, but the real point is just perspective-wise. What does it do to human psychology to perpetuate this nonsense? So what part is it nonsense? The looking, or the finding, or the believing? Yeah, well, that's right. It's all nonsense. And it all diminishes the truth of our existence. It all distracts from a realization that life isn't necessarily a good thing. Oh, come on, you're going to try to sell that to living things, right? Hey, living thing, you're not necessarily a good thing. Like they're going to buy that. It's not about what they'll buy, it's about what the truth is. And again, that's the point, is that if intellectually people should be able to realize that the truth is important. What? People should realize what? The truth is important. When has this been something that's been... Why would you even have a notion that that's a notion in people's heads? Alright, I'll concede the point. Yeah, so people don't really give a fuck about the truth. And I'm just talking to the wind. Yeah, yeah, really. In kind of a silly, orchestrated manner. It's really kind of pointless, isn't it? Look, it wasn't the point of this video to make me feel hopeless, or to make even people feel hopeless. The point is to talk about what the reality is. Alright, well, continue. Well, look, the point is that, life is reproducing matter. I'm going to have to say it again, because, it's sort of the theme here. Consumption, reproduction, cannibalism, not good. An addiction, also not a great thing, okay? Passion for the sake of passion. Need for the sake of need. Not good things. Yeah, I'm glad you had the not good things thing. God, I wouldn't have known you thought those were bad things. Yeah, well, so what? If I have an apple, apples are good. I'm going to eat my apple later. So, defeat that argument. Well, look, it's not the point. The point isn't that life has some sort of, pleasurable state from our perspective, or that the desire isn't, from our perspective, something fun to get caught up in. The point is what is it when you look at it? If you saw it happening to some other little wigglies, what would you think of it? Oh, so you're now doing that perspective, objective thingy again, yeah, where you're expecting people to look over their existence and ridicule themselves. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Yeah, I mean, come on, if you're going to sit there and say, I have a brain and I like to use my brain and think about reality, then you really have to do that. You have to, kind of metaphorically pull your brain out of your head and let it observe yourself first. Before you worry about observing space, you ought to observe yourself and figure out whether you're observing space for any good reason. Uh, yeah. Well, I mean, unicorns, good reason. I mean, they're pretty. If you find one, it's pretty. Yeah, well, that's pretty much what it comes down to, right? You don't have a better argument that, right? You just got some sort of bullshit notion that, oh, yeah, I want to find worms on Alpha Centauri, little whatever, slime Cheerios worms or something. Right, so you're saying the worms on Alpha Centauri are made out of Cheerios? No, look, they could be made out of anything. I'm just saying it's just... what good is that knowledge going to do us? If we find something, are we going to be all that pleased with what we find? Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying when we get there, we're not going to like the natives. When we get to the island, we're not going to like them. Yeah, that's right. The natives are just going to be bugs, probably. I mean, look at life, evolution of life on Earth. Very tiny, tiny, tiny part of it has something that's, kind of that you want to sit down at a dinner table with. Yeah, well, that's true. But, could be apples. There could be really good apples. It could be like double apple. Double apples could be there. Oh, no, your apple has a dent in it. Yeah, but what good is that? That's just, come on. We can make double apples if we really need them. Um, but, yeah, it's just this perspective thing, though, and being honest to what we are. And it's, when the scientists are just getting caught up in the cliche cultural ambitions, it's not very good science. Alright, so now you're just ridiculing the whole science thing now. I mean, isn't that like being a creationist or something? Well, I mean, I guess it is in a way, yeah. I mean, but I mean, it's the truth. I mean, you can't, I mean, it looks bad if scientists are going to just basically be religious. They're just going to write a new kind of religion. It seems kind of silly for them to be pointing their finger of judgment at the ignorant religions. Well, you mean the religions that are like old and traditional and they have like, whatever, gay whipping ceremonies and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously silly parts to that, but I mean, the principle is the same. If you're gonna believe in this, special ingredients, that isn't just consumption, reproduction, cannibalism, and addiction. If you're gonna say there's something else in there, that you're just gonna make it up, and then you're not even going to give it a name, you're just going to call it spiritualism or some kind of bullshit. That's just being religious. Yeah, well, I think you're changing the subject. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, yeah, but the subject basically, well, it just really is related. It just has to do with this bullshit argument, and no one's really making a good argument that life is not something we should be looking for with glee in the first place, that we should even be looking for, because we can't really do anything about it if we find it. And furthermore, yeah, I certainly shouldn't be doing it in the context of feeling all gooey about it, as if life is some sort of marvelous thing. I mean, billions of years, it wasn't so fucking marvelous. And even now, with all this technology, what are we doing with it? I mean, yeah, the ancient humans built pyramids and giant statuey things that fell down and all that kind of stuff. But what are modern men doing? They're building McDonald's, and it's all pretty tacky and pointless. Gee, you're just such a downer. I mean, I don't know why people would even listen to your fucking videos. But that's not on the subject either. So you're just going to ridicule the fucking video. Well, yeah, I mean, there's not much else I can do. I mean, you can't really counter that argument. It's true. We're just creatures of stupid, retarded habit, and, yeah, I mean, I can't really argue that. Yeah, I guess that's the problem. There's no argument, so shoot the messenger. Well, I don't have a gun, but I don't know if I'd shoot you. I'd just, like, maybe distract you. Like, I don't know, throw marbles on your walkway or something. Whatever. I think this is enough of a video. I think it's actually too much of a video. But you seldom give a shit what I think. Well, it's true, because you're just contriving an argument. You're just trying to force some sort of controversy, and there isn't any. I know, but that's what we have to do. We've got to create the illusion that there's a debate to be had. Yeah, but you can't find the real one. It's true. Yeah, okay, I guess I should apologize to him, because it really is kind of unfair. Well, I mean, that's not really an apology, saying I should apologize. You probably should. Well, I get it, though. Yeah, thanks. Let's not waste any more time with that nonsense. It's like me combing your hair or something. Not really much point in it. So anyway, where was I? Okay, yeah, the end of the video. That's where I was. Yeah. So, I'm turning you off now. All right. Till next time. And such. Yeah, likewise. And such. Ooh, noise. This button on this camera is in a terrible place. It's very awkward.